Do begin this evening with the multiple bomb threats that forced several Utah schools to evacuate or go on lockdown today.
Yeah, these threats were later deemed to be hoaxes, but Utah isn't the only state dealing with this. ABC4's Annika Johns joins us live from the Ogden School District building after speaking to a father who was at his daughter's school when news of the threat came through. Annika.
Brian, Emily, it's arguably any parent's worst nightmare to hear that news that there's been a threat at your child's school. And today, for one Ogden father, instead of being there to watch his child's choir performance, he found himself in the middle and reacting to the threat of a bomb at his child's school.
It's sad that it's like this today.
Christopher Budge, who has a son in the Ogden School District and a daughter at a charter school in the area, says he had just arrived at his little girl's school when he noticed a group of teachers and staff huddled in a corner whispering quietly.
You kind of overhear them talking about basically like, hey, close this door, and that was a little bit weird, but I thought at the time that it's just, okay, there's a lot of parents in here. There's not usually this many adults. They want to make sure the kids are safe, make sure adults aren't wandering during this, things like that.
A few short minutes later, a staff member took the stage, but instead of welcoming parents and beginning the program, they said threats had been made to the school and they were currently in lockdown.
She just kind of talked about how while they believed that it was a hoax, we were going to have to hold for a little bit. The kids weren't going to be able to come in because the police needed to check basically the school and just make sure that everything was okay.
Budge said his mind immediately started to spin.
I mean, first thing was confirm that it's a hoax. Like, they're saying that it's a hoax. They're saying they believe it's a hoax. And so, it was just immediately pulling up Google and hey, is this actually a thing? Is this a thing that's been going on?
That's when Budge said he learned other schools across the state and beyond were experiencing something similar. But the news didn't do much to ease his worry.
You're like, well, they could all be a hoax, or there could be one out of the thousands that's real.
Eventually, the school was checked by police and released to go back to normal. But the reality of what just occurred, Budge says, is sticking with him.
When I went to school, this kind of thing didn't happen. We didn't grow up with active shooter threats, active bomb threats.
Budge says he believes there's nothing to prepare you for this kind of experience. He says he just advises parents to follow their gut instincts.
The only thing you can think of while you're going through that is man, I really hope this is a hoax, because if not, then what?
Budge went on to say that he can't thank the school enough for how they reacted and kept the parents informed. He said despite this situation, they didn't downplay the severity of it and kept them well informed. Now, he did say that he is beyond grateful for that reaction and their commitment to making sure that parents knew what was going on. Reporting live from Ogden, Annika Johns, ABC4 News.